What is going on, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo, and we are here looking at a beautiful, serene sky in Anthem. Also looking at a gorgeous gold and red level 30 Endgame Colossus here. I saw today that Anthem was going to do something very, very cool. Big thanks, by the way, to EA Game Changers for flying me out to San Francisco so I could capture this Endgame footage for you. But I saw that they were doing an event, and when I logged in, there was a giant storm in the sky. That storm led to Ash Titans spawning around the world. Well, I flew around, and I could not find one yet. I'm still going to keep looking. But let me do you one better. How about a level 30 Ancient Ash Titan? How about an Endgame Ash Titan that spawned in with vengeance and fire and insane fury during my Endgame free play? Let's see what he brings to the table. And let's talk about these world events. So I think the storm in the sky was pretty darn cool. And the fact that it procured these Ancient Ash Titans for most players, pretty awesome. I wonder how much more these kinds of storms can bring and how much variety there are in terms of world events. Obviously, there are the default world events as you watch me go ham with endgame loot on this Titan. He is insanely powerful for a solo javelin. Just notice how little I'm doing to this big boy. I don't know how easy or hard they were to take down during the demo at like the level 10, level 15 mark, but this guy is basically a boss here out in the free world. Anyhow, so we have like the default world events where it's like, oh, there's Dominion Patrol, oh, gather these fragments, but I like the ones where they're messing with weather and where they're messing with the world. I hope that this storm we saw today in the sky and its resulting Ash Titans is one of the smaller scale events. I hope that there are bigger events that have more weather effects and that do/modify more. What could they do? Obviously, bringing unique enemies, special enemies, is a very good one and a special one, but hopefully there's also unique mission types that come with it. Maybe lightning comes and cuts the power to something and you have to go and fix it. Maybe they have a frozen spell and things are iced out and you have to go and blow them apart. I'm not exactly sure what all the engine is capable of and what kinds of weather effects they can have, but I hope that they really do keep the world events coming, because frankly, if we get a storm and an Ash Titan once a month, that's like cool and nifty, and I know a lot of people were super excited to see it, and I was as well. Like, the storm looks sick. The fact that they spawn these giant foes is incredibly impressive, but once you see the guy, they're going to have to keep the variety up. So I'm curious what you guys think in the comments down below. Any ideas you have for what they can do world event wise and what you'd like to see. Like, what would make you feel like, wow, they're really pouring a lot of love, a lot of effort, and a lot of oomph into this idea to keep things fresh and fun on the free play side throughout the adventure, but especially once endgame is reached, especially once you have bolted your way through the bulk of the campaign. What do you want to see out of these world events? For me, like, everything comes back to new spaces, but I doubt that is a part of world events. That to me is more going to be a part of like story-based DLC. Look at this, just I feel like we're having some Dragon Ball Z face-off here. He's just beaming me, I'm flamethrowing him, we got electricity flowing. It's nasty out here, and I'm trying to shock all the little spawns that he is sending my way, grabbing some combos. We're actually starting to do significant damage. I think that, you know, given time and probably given one other co-op partner, we could really wreck this fool. But he was so much fun to see and so much fun to fight. I just had to showcase and bring it to you. And I'm going to keep trying to find that that Ash Titan that's in the demo before time runs out. But anyhow, new spaces, you know, so then from there it's like, okay, I really like the idea of new enemies. And I would love for there to be enemies that are only during certain weather/world events that only appear there. And you gotta then tie in loot and gear that is only available. I know that a lot of people are frustrated by that concept, and some people don't like time-specific, time-limited loot, but I think that is the way that you hook people. I think that's the way that you really grab the attention, and he looks so cool from afar, the attention, and make people want to pay attention to world events and get in when they're going, is by having things that are exclusive and limited to that, or even just crafting parts that are only available for certain people, like for certain enemies. I mean, I don't mean certain players, but like certain enemies, so players that participate in the world event and then get that. What else could they do with these world events in terms of making free play more fun? Definitely give me your take in the comments. Here are some real eager level 30 wolves ready to wreak havoc upon my Colossus soul, just like that Ash Titan. What do you think of the big bad boys, whether you saw them in the demo or you're seeing them here for the first time, and how do they compare what you played in the demo versus this guy at Endgame? Do you feel like that is enough of a difference, or is it all too similar, seeing an Ancient Ash Titan around level 10 and then once again at level 30? Do you feel like they have found a way to make those experiences feel unique? Give me your take in the comments down below, everybody. Until next time, have a fantastic day. I love you a lot. We'll be back with more Anthem soon. Cannot wait to actually get to Endgame on my home console. In the meantime, though, drink so much all. Thanks, have a fantastic day. I love you, and we will see you all later.